Welcome to my channel, or welcome back, blessed authors. It's your girl Tahira. I am a Christian author, teacher, and self-publishing consultant. And in today's videos, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of Amazon KDP. And I want to let you guys know that I'm starting a series on self-publishing. So this is actually part one. And so I put together this wonderful list for you all. And so let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to start with the good things, the pros, okay? So you can self-publish for free, right? That's one of the main benefits. A lot of people get started when you are a first-time author or you want to get into the self-publishing game. Amazon KDP is definitely friendly and known for being somewhere that you can go and self-publish at no cost. However, right, and let's just jump into the con here, is they do take a cut. So a lot of people don't know this. The reason why it is free is they offset that with 40% of book sales for your paperback or hardcover, and 35% if you publish a Kindle. So maybe you could see that as a benefit or a con, but just know, yes, you can get started. But if you start selling on there, they are going to be taking a percentage of your book sales. So something to consider. All right. So another pro is that you get paid royalties at the end of the month, and it is direct deposited into whatever bank account that you set up. So when you first get everything going, you will have to put in, your personal information, a bank account. Also, they need identification for tax purposes, all right, because you're going to get a 1099 for your royalties. And so all of that has to be set up on the KDP. Stay with me because at the end, I will kind of give you a behind the scenes look into my KDP account. I've been a self-published author since 2015, and I've self-published over 20 books. And so you definitely want to stay tuned if you want that behind the scenes. However, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of my clients are surprised when I tell them, and this is kind of one of the cons, that they pay 60 days behind. And so, as an example, right now at the recording of this video, we're in November. So anything that I sell on Amazon KDP this month will actually not be direct deposited until January. So just be mindful that when you start first self-publishing and you get on the platform and you start making book sales, your first check is not going to come every month. You only get direct deposit if you're making sales every month, but the sales are 60 days behind. I hope that makes sense. If not, leave me a comment below in the video and I would love to do a deeper dive if you guys want that. All right, back to the pros. They offer free ISBN numbers, or you can self-publish with no ISBN for low content. And this low content just came out maybe in the summer, where they say, look, if you know your book is going to be kind of like some of the books I teach you how to do, a journal, a prayer journal, it's going to have a planner, things that they can kind of they do most of the writing and there's a lot of blank pages, then Amazon has said now you don't even need an ISBN number. And so that makes it even easier for you to self-publish and get your book on the platform even faster. But let's go to the con. If you do use their free ISBN number, then you only can use it on Amazon. So that does mean that, hey, you can't take this ISBN and use it at Barnes and Noble or other, self-publishing platforms. Now they do offer expanded distribution, not for the low content books, but if you just have a mid-size or a high content book, something that is 10,000 words or more, a lot of times you can get Amazon to, now don't quote me on this because it depends on the book you're writing and that's not this type of video, but you want to make sure that you also have other ways that you can sell your book outside of Amazon. So and I'll talk about that a little bit at the end of this video. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. So if you go the free route with the ISBN, just know that you can only use that with Amazon KDP and not other platforms. All right, so back to the pros. You can self-publish in Kindle, paperback, hardcover, and audio. And so they offer lots of different ways for your book to appeal to different masses. And so that's different formats. I see that as a plus because some people like ebooks, which is their Kindle. Some people like, a paperback or a hardcover. And I'm definitely a fan of their hardcovers that they have. I have a actual review video on that on my channel. So make sure you subscribe and check out that video. And then also for people who love to listen to audio, And so I have a few more pros. So let's get into that before we get into the last con. I actually have more pros than cons. And so as a pro, you can order author copies at wholesale price. And that's about $3 for paperback or $7 for hardcover. Now, of course, this is just an estimate. It really depends on uh, the number of pages of your book. And I'm going to, like I said, stay to the end of this video. I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at this because I have self-published many books on Amazon. But basically, you don't have to pay retail price when you're ordering your books as an author. And that is a benefit to you because that means that if you sell your book, let's say on your own website, or let's say you go to a vendor and you sell it at maybe a conference you're speaking at, then you can get more profit for your book because you've gotten it at wholesale. Okay. If you want me to go into a deeper dive on that, just comment below in this video and I would love to tell you a little bit more about how you can do that. And then the last pro is that they give you everything you need to self-publish plus customer support. So you guys, I've been rocking with Amazon since 2015, and I will say this: yes, you may make mistakes, but one of the awesome things about them, you could just call them or email them and they actually will respond and help you. Why? Because they want you to be successful. They want you to self-publish on their platform because as you're selling books, you're making them money. Okay. And so it's a win-win. They're going to give you templates. They're going to give you help. I mean, you could even pay for services if you don't want self-publishing and you get a little stuck. They even have experts that will help you to self-publish your book on their platform. So they give you everything you need. And that's definitely a pro. I will say this. Now, I didn't add this as a con, but as a side note, please make sure that you are reading their terms of services and, things change. So as the recording in November, I'm giving you my best expert, what I know from 2015, but things are always being updated. And so make sure that you continue to read their terms and conditions and their services that Amazon has on their website because they give you so much information to be successful. And now we're going to get into the last con. And this order, if you order author copies of your book, now, this has happened to me, but shipping can be delayed up to 6 to 8 weeks. And so the reason why you need to know this is if you're ordering a bulk, I guess Amazon feels like, hey, well, this is not a priority shipping. This is not no Prime Amazon thing. So we're going to take our time. And it's been times where if you are, let's say, pre-selling your book or you are selling it on your website, or maybe you have an event coming up and you need those books, and you need to make sure you're ordering those copies before 2 months so that maybe your customers are not waiting. That's just kind of like a pro tip I want to give you guys, that, and things happen, right? We know that things go out of stock. And so just be mindful that Amazon, yes, they are, have a lot of people out there making deliveries, but sometimes things can get delayed and, some things are outside of our control. And so I hope that you guys like this pros and cons video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I want to let you guys know that this is the type of information that I give in a deeper dive in the Blessed Author VIP community, which I am the founder of. And I'm super excited because I'm actually going to be relaunching that community in 2023. And there's going to be a special coming up around Black Friday. So definitely subscribe, stay tuned for that information. If you know that you are an aspiring author of faith who want to self-publish books, and I can teach you how to make an impact and income doing that. All right. So now that you stayed to the end of this video, I told you guys that I am going to give you kind of a behind the scenes look. So let's go ahead and look at my actual Amazon KDP. So I am on my account. And you're going to see right here that they offer free ISBN numbers, right? So that's one of the pro tips. I'm also going to show you guys with my signature book, 6-Step Blueprint, How to Write a Book in 30 Days. I definitely want to recommend if you are someone who wants to write a book, that's a wonderful resource. The link will be down in the video description. But I want to show you guys right here. You see how it says order author copies. And so they make it super easy for you to get your book copies. If you want to order in bulk, get ready for the holidays, or sell on your own website. This is all you have to do is push this button. And then also another thing I wanted to show you guys, let's actually go into my, I'm going to go to edit details. No, edit pricing. Okay, so this is what I love about Amazon, okay? They're going to let you know exactly what you're going to get in your royalties. So it's not a surprise, okay? You get to pick. And this is a pro feature, I think. So I listed my book for $14.99. They let you know that that printing cost you see right here, $2.82, that's actually going to be my wholesale rate. So you can calculate, okay, if I'm going to order 20 books, this is how much it's going to cost me wholesale. And then they tell you 60% is what your rate is, meaning that's what I'm going to receive. Remember, I told you they take about 40% cut. And then so this is going to be my royalty. I make $6.18 per book. And also, they offer expanded distribution, which I have not checked that, but that is available to me. So there is no surprises. There's no guesses. Amazon gives you straight up. So this is good to know so that you can also, as an entrepreneur, right? As an author, you are an entrepreneur. You have a business. They're going to pay you royalties. They're going to give you a 1099. And this is something that you should consider when you are a self-published author. And so I hope you guys like that behind the scenes. I want to let you guys know that I do have a free resource. It's called 15 Easy Steps to Self-Publish or Kindle Direct Publishing. If you go to the link in this video description, you can get this, and I'm going to make it super easy for you to find out everything you need to know about self-publishing on KDP. And like I said, this is just part one of a series of videos that I will be rolling out for you all. So if you like this video, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. I want to remind you guys again, let me go back to my pros and cons. I also want to let you guys know, if you're looking at this pros and cons list and you're like, look, that's way too many cons for me. I want to use Amazon to self-publish my book, but I want to know other ways that I can sell my book and maybe actually get more profit from my book. I want to let you guys know I actually have created a playlist of underrated ways that you can sell your book outside of Amazon. And I teach you how to use, Samcart, ConvertKit, PayHip, and even to sell your ebook even if you didn't have a website. And so I'm going to link that video at the end of this video. So make sure you check out that playlist if you're interested. And I want to remind you that whether you're working on your first book or God has purposed you to write a few books, remember you are a blessed author. And until next time, live well, love well, and be well.